I'm just gonna turn off the AC, I think. Yep. Fix this. Let me fix you. Come here. Um, hey, it's me again. It's George. And today is April 9th of 2025. And here's another entry in my personal video diary. Anyway, um, what's up with my life? Well, nothing really crazy. I woke up late again today, and by late I mean 1 p.m. And am I disappointed with myself? Yes, I am disappointed of myself. I have yet to see improvements, but I am not seeing any improvements right now. And I am disappointed of myself, but not totally trying to succumb to that feeling. However, I've got an email and a follow up email from the company that I have been applying. And turns out I just need to submit an introductory video to them. And hopefully it all materializes and I get the part-time job, because quite frankly it's getting boring not doing anything and waking up late. So I think I must have a responsibility. Anyway, I just got home from the gym like 5. It's 6:30 now, and the reason why I had to record this video late is because I had to redo the introductory video for the company that I am applying for. And here I am now recording this video. I still have exams tomorrow and I have to review for them. But I think I'm gonna sleep early and then wake up earlier just to review for them, because I think that reviewing in the morning the same day, reviewing the exams the same day, makes it easier for me to remember all the things that I need to remember. And so I'm gonna sleep by 8 p.m. and then I'm gonna wake up by 3 a.m. or 2 a.m. I don't think I need much more sleep because I woke up late. And so I decided to record this video because the last video I was crying, and I have to be honest with you guys, I am embarrassed with what I did. I'm embarrassed that I cried in front of the camera, and I'm embarrassed to show emotions. But I think this is what this channel is going to be. I think this is going to be the foundation of this very channel that I'm building. And is that it's going to be for men. For men and for boys and for warriors and whatever, all for men to have a safe space. It's like between you and me, you and I are drinking beer, except there's no beer in my hand and there's probably beer in your hand. It's like a man to man talk, because I listened to a podcast yesterday about men not being able to show emotions. And I think this is what I want to talk about today. Oh, it's getting kind of hot here. Anyway, this is what I want to talk about today. So the podcast was titled, I think, Dating Apps or something about dating and the future and the modern dates of dating. The word is kind of getting repetitive here, but I hope you get my point. And so there were 3 people, and there was one woman and 2 guys, and they were discussing about dating. And one of the guys said, yeah, for men it's kind of hard to find someone nowadays because women may have higher standards that men cannot really reach those kinds of standards, because I don't want to sound like uh, anything controversial here. I hope you guys keep an open mind while listening to me. And so the woman said that the standards have been raised since, they were able to earn and work jobs and such like that. And it's hard for men to become the provider, since women is already providing. And so women are finding independence within themselves, and men are finding themselves um, alone, because the original structure is that men provide and women will rely. And I'm not saying that women cannot work from themselves. I think I'm proud of them for being able to work, for being to do whatever the man can do. But it's like, you see the point here, it's the standards that women are becoming independent, and the man has to raise their standards in order to become more pleasing to men. I don't know much about this topic, and I don't want to delve deeper into this topic because I don't want to sound controversial. But I think I'm gonna leave the link or the video up here for you to see. I'm gonna leave the podcast title below for you to hear, so you can better understand what I'm trying to say. And so, dating for men, me personally, I'm 22 years old, and I have never dated anyone, and I have never have anyone, not even in the talking stage. There's no mutuals, nada. I haven't even reached that point yet, and it's my fault, partially. It's my fault partially because I realized that I haven't been really trying to find a date. And I'm not the kind of man that I've always want to be. You see there's those videos that how to approach women, how to have conversations with people, and how to handle rejections. And there were tips in a podcast, like they were saying, go to a club and get rejected, and that's all you need. You go to a club, you get rejected, and that's a win. And so I realized that I haven't been a man enough to approach people. It doesn't need to be women. It can be anyone, and just get rejected randomly. And that's the point that I was thinking, that I'm not trying. And that's the reason why I have never dated anyone. It's because I don't really push myself out of the comfort zone. And anyway, was I saying? Where was I? Oh yeah, about dating. So to my fellow men out there, I feel like all of this technology is making us, especially porn, is making us so introverted, or is that even the right word, or constricted to our own spaces, that we don't know how to have conversations with women anymore, or not just women, with everyone. And I feel like we have to step up. And like I said, we have to raise our standards in order to become a better man, because frankly, I'm seeing a decline of manliness out there, the masculinity is what I'm saying. I've observed my friends, and I've observed people, and I don't want to be that guy, but I'm seeing a lot of weak men, including me. I mean, I'm real. I'm real for this one. Whatever people say about this, I don't care, but I'm seeing a lot of decline in masculinity in this society right now. Like, some of my friends don't want to work in an office space. They're becoming so introverted that I feel bad for them because they're missing out on the world and they just want to work in their small cubicles inside their house, and they just don't want to leave their house, and they want to play games and work in front of a computer all day, and it's destroying the masculinity out of them, and it's just, it doesn't feel right for me. And I'm seeing a lot of guys, complain about the smallest of things. We men have to be strong and have to go something hard, and like what I've seen in the other videos, yeah, I'm not trying to become those motivational self-improvement type shit. It's just, it's real. I've been consuming a lot of these and processing a lot of these. I'm not just consuming, I'm also trying to understand and comprehend that, yeah, man and men both have to go through hard stuff, like my dad did. I don't know if I'm making sense to you. We have to go through the hard stuff. We have to go through the hard stuff. And I think I can understand why I've always asked God, God, please put me through the hard stuff. Please give me poverty and scarcity and whatnot, and make the pain worse for me. It's not because that I am torturing myself. Some one of my friends told me that you gotta stop asking the Lord to give you hard stuff, but because you're torturing yourself. And I'm like, no, why would I? I wanted this. I want to become strong. I want to become the provider. I want to become the protector, like the man that I'm always meant to be. And I think being a man, you should know who you are. You should know who you are, where you stand, and what do you want to do. And even though I've said that I'm going through a lot of stuff, I'm going through a lot of things, I have still yet to find what my purpose is. It's not, it doesn't make me less of a man. I think this is a crucial part of becoming a man. And I have yet to find myself out there. So, I guess this is where, I guess this is the video where I figure out what I want to do with people. Or, I mean, that sounded bad. Oh my god. That sounded bad. I'm sorry. This is the video where everything will start. I know it's not always going to be 100% good. Some days I probably might not have anything good to say. And some days I might have the most consistent words coming out of my mouth, like this one. But from now on, regardless if there are viewers, this is the day where I start to show up. I promise myself that I'm gonna show up, record at least 10 to 20 minute video every day, and edit. And I'm gonna post every day to YouTube, regardless of whatever. It is a commitment that I need to make to myself in order to become a man. Because I've always wanted to help people, and I feel like that is aligning with my purpose, or that's probably my purpose. I have to make a man. It sounds so bad, but I hope you get my point. What I'm trying to say here is that there's so many boys out there, they don't grow up. They don't come out of their shell. They don't just stay in there. What? I'm becoming another one of those guys. Andrew Tate something? No. I just feel like guys needs friends. They need people to help them and make them realize that there are certain things that we can discuss about. I'm not saying you can't show any emotions. You can. Because you're a man. I think that's about it. I don't want to say no more. I'm happy I made this video. And so, for those of you who are watching right now, I'm glad you made it this far. I know at some point my words don't make any sense. And it will probably never make any sense when I watch it in the future. I probably need to make a roadmap or a script or some key points that I want to discuss about. But right now I'm just yapping. I'm just yapping and just saying random words that's coming to my mind. And I'm happy that way. I don't need a structure, I just need to show up every day. Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready for bed. It's 6:45 p.m. No, I'm gonna edit this and I'm gonna go to bed. No, I'm gonna edit this, upload, and go to bed. Yep. And that is it. Bye bye.